Hello everyone, my name is Sunil. Today we are going to understand how to use utility tracker in ADDA. Let me share my screen and explain you the step by step how you can set up the utility tracker and use it on your own. Let me share my screen. Okay, hope you are able to see the ADDA admin dashboard view. If you are an accountant, as soon as you log into the ADDA and switch to admin, this is the page where you land on. On my left hand panel, you can see all the financial modules. Today we are going to talk about the utility tracker module, which is the last module on the left hand panel. Before we understand the utility tracker module setup functionality, I would like to make it clear why we use utility tracker in ADDA. Any apartment community, they do two type of billing. One is maintenance fee, the other one is utility related billing. The maintenance fee happens based on square feet in most of the cases. The water charges, DG, and then gas, these happens based on readings in most of the cases. So in ADDA, there are two different modules which provides different solutions. If you want to do square feet based billing, then you have to use income tracker. If you want to do reading based billing for your owners, then you have to use utility tracker module of ADDA. So today we are going to learn how we can generate reading based bills in ADDA using utility tracker module. Hope the brief introduction of utility tracker is clear. Let us go to the utility tracker. The first thing under utility tracker is setup. So the setup may, if you see, we will have to configure meter slab rates before we start generating the billing. Let's click on add meter rule and see what information it asks. First, it asks us to choose for which income account you want to generate reading based bills. For me, I'm going to generate water charges. For water charges, there is a readings against each unit. They have a meters and they have a readings, and I'm going to generate bills based on the readings and the consumptions for water charges. Now I've chosen water charges. In your case, if you don't find the GL that you're looking for, you need to set the GL under general ledger chart of accounts income. If you want to understand in a detailed manner how to create chart of accounts, please see my general ledger setup video, where I've explained you detailedly how you can set up chart of accounts on your own. So I've chosen the income account water charges, and then I have two more options. One is memorize unit, the other one is use cumulative slabs. Memorize unit is being used in most of the cases for water DG and even for the gas. In case of a piped gas, then the use cumulative slab will come into will be used. Okay. Now, in my case, it's going to be memorized unit. In most of the cases, it's going to be memorized units, unless if you're using piped gas. Okay, memorized units. I can set up the rate in two ways. One is I can set up slab wise, or I can set up straightforward, like irrespective of the consumption, the rate is going to be same. Then I'm going to use straightforward calculation. If it is slabs, we can do the slab rating also. Let me show you. Let's assume you want to do it slab rate. How do we do it? Simple. Up to 500, up to 500 unit, you want to charge 3 rupees. Up to 1000, you want to charge 5 rupees. Then up to 1500. So like this, you can slab wise, you can set up the rate. Okay. Now next, straightforward. I don't have slabs. Respective of any slabs, the rate is going to be same. No slabs. For every consumption, the per unit price is going to be 4 rupees. So I will not put slab, I'll just put 9999, 4 nines. My rate is 4 rupees standard for all the units where you have a consumption multiplied by straightforward calculation 4 rupees per unit. Okay, I will save this. Now you can see the rule is created. Okay, memorize unit, memorizing reading, yes. Cumulative slab, no. Range 99 and then 4 rupees per unit. Now the meter rule setup is done. Now let's go down and see what other setups we have under setup. Interest. Okay. In case you're generating a bill and you want to calculate interest if anybody delays the payment. So you generate a water charges billing on 1st and 10th, you want to give a due date. Prior to that, beyond that, whoever makes a payment or whoever doesn't make a payment, if you want to charge interest for them, you want to apply interest for them, then you have to do the setup. So click on edit. I've done the setup, 24% per annum, 10 days is the grace period from the invoice date. Let's suppose 1st April 2023, I'm raising an invoice, 10th April is the due date. And if after 10th, whoever makes the payment, there will be an interest. And that will get posted in the upcoming invoices. Interest start date 1st April 2023. Interest is calculated from due date. Okay. Now save. So done. Now I go back. The setup is done. Finally, we have exclude below bank account from posting screen for utility. This, while posting the collection, I'll explain you the advantages of this feature. Okay. Now let's go to the utility income. Let's understand how we can generate invoice for you water charges based on reading and consumption. Now, under utility income, you can see all the units. For all these units, we are going to generate water charges based on reading. Okay. Go to bulk posting. Here, you have a lot of templates which can be used for bulk posting, activities. Now, for generation of utility invoice, generation of water charges bill, we need to use two template at the initial stage. For after that, you are going to use only one template. I'll explain you what it is. Since I'm doing it for the first time, I will have to upload the opening reading, then I will have to upload the closing reading, then I'll get a consumption. Going forward, I will not be uploading the opening reading. My closing reading will become opening reading automatically in the system. I'll show you how it works here. Okay, first thing that I will be doing, and you as an accountant will be doing, if you're doing the utility billing for the first time, you need to set up the opening reading first. Okay, set up meter reading in batch, last fourth. Okay, last fourth line, fourth row, you can see set up meter reading. This is where we set up the opening reading. We can do it in two ways. One is direct posting, where you have to manually key in. The other one is Excel upload. You can fill the data using the formulas and upload it. I'll show you both the type. Set up meeting reading in batch. Now, as soon as I open, it says that okay, only water charges I have. It's already picked up. In case if you have multiple, you need to choose here. Okay, since I have water charges, it's already been by default it's chosen. So it says that setup reading for water charges. You have chosen memorize unit yes, cumulative no. Now it asks new meter reading. Now you will have to fill the new meter reading. For me, this is the current opening reading. I will have to fill in. Okay, if you see 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 400. In case of any changes, you can make the changes also. This is going to be my opening reading. 500 and 600. This is my opening reading as on 1st April 2023. 1st April 2023, 1st April 2023, 1st April 2023. So this direct posting, you will have to manually enter everything one by one. Okay. If the data is less, you can do this. If it is more, it's going to be a tedious task. And same, the opening reading will get uploaded. This is one way of doing it, manually keying in all the information and uploading it. Let's see how to do it. Excel upload. Now I'll close this tab. Now let's use setup meter reading using Excel. Okay. As soon as I click on it, you can see a new page popped up. It says that you have to choose for which income head you want to download the template and upload. If you have a multiple, you have a list here. The list will be shown here. Since I have only water charges, nothing is there, only water charges, and then it shows the setup that you have done. Secure. Then the step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1, it says you have to download the Excel template. So download the Excel template. Okay, just close this tab. I go to the downloaded template and open it. Okay, I open it. Now this is the template. I have just opened it to update opening reading. Okay, now you can see these are the opening readings. If you want to make a changes to it, you can make a changes to it. If there are no opening readings, you can update it new. Okay. Now opening reading is there. Now this is the current reading. So don't up to F. Okay, I'll have to make a correction here. Up to F, you don't have to do anything. Whatever data is there, don't worry about it. Don't edit, don't change, nothing. You don't have to really do anything up to F column. From G and H is the column that you need to update the new opening reading. So, okay, these are your historical data in case if you have already used ADDA some time back, but you're not, updated it, then you can just, start with the opening reading, update the actual opening reading here. So my actual open reading is 200 and 250, 348, 453, 342, 236, 421. This is my opening reading as on 1st April 2023. Okay. So same template, even if you want to make corrections, like, my opening reading have been changed. For some of the meter, we have changed the meters. So I need to update the opening reading. Then you can use the same template wherever you want to correct the opening readings, right? That alone you can go and correct it. Remaining you can leave it as is. Wherever you want to correct, only for them you put the reading, save this document as a CSV format and upload. Now I'm going to save this in the CSV format. So opening reading. This is the first, that we are doing opening reading for water charges. This is the first bill we are doing in utility tracker. In case if you are also doing the first time, this is how you have to do. First, you need to update opening reading. Second, closing reading. Okay, I'll save it in the desktop. So this has got saved. Now what we will do is that we go to this page where step 1 is done. We have downloaded. Step 2 also done. We have filled all the information. Step 3 may upload the filled Excel template CSV format. Ensure the file is in CSV format. Otherwise, it will not go through. It will pop up an error saying that there's the template is not in CSV. You will have to correct it again and upload it. Now let's choose the file which I've filled and saved. Opening reading. Upload. Let's upload the document. Now you can see whatever new readings I've uploaded, it is shown and the date is 1st April. I'll save it. 816 records readings have been posted. Okay, now let's go. Now opening reading is updated. Whether it is updated or not, how you will find out? When you're updating the closing reading, the opening reading will show up. Let's see. Again, while uploading the closing reading, you will have two steps. One is either you can do direct posting. Manually, you will have to do click on meter reading in batch. You can see the old meter reading may all the opening reading is already updated. Now you'll have to update the closing reading. You can do manually if it is only few. Let's assume 250 is my consumption. See, amount is calculated 200. Okay. Now let's assume you also have in this place, you feel that there are few units which is not occupied. For them, reading is not there. However, we have decided to charge them a flat rate. Okay. So all the units, there will be a reading based bill, and then there's a fixed rate. Okay, if you have so that we have two types of billing. One is reading and the fixed rate. So both should come. Wherever flat is not occupied, for them reading based amount will not be there because reading is not there, but fixed rate will be there. If that's how you wanted to do it, there is a setup for that. I'll show you that also. Okay, let's go back and see where you have to set the fixed rate. Go to setup again, click on the edit rule. When you click on the edit tool, at the bottom left, you can see fixed rate. Let's assume 100 rupees I want to charge. Same water charges. There is an option post fixed rate even if meter reading is 0. If you want to charge fixed rate for the units where reading is not there, then you can check this. Otherwise, you don't have to check. If you check this, wherever reading is not there, for them fixed rate will be whatever 100 rupees will be charged for them. Wherever reading is there, for them both fixed plus reading charges will be there. Okay, I'll save this. In my case, everybody is having a reading. Let me save it. Okay, or I'll show you this example also, so you'll have a better understanding. I check this post fixed rate even if meter reading is 0. I'll give you an example so that you will understand better. So this is done. You can see the rule has changed. Now let's go upload the current reading. go to meter reading using Excel, and here it's already has come. Then since it's a first billing, late payment charges will not be there because first time we are doing it. From the next month, late payment charges will take place. Now all blocks, download Excel template. Now download, the template has been downloaded. Go here and open the current reading template. Okay. Now this is the closing reading we will upload for the month of April. We get on 1st May. Now you can see old meter rating is already in place. Now we will upload the current meter rating. Let's assume 250, 310, 267, 390, 540, 380. Now for 106, utility B106, there is no reading. I'll make it 0. But for them, fixed rate will be there. That 100 rupees charge, what I've explained, that rate will get posted. That fixed amount will get billed. And then I'll make it 0 for this also. Let's have 2 examples. For these last 2 units, there is no current rating, but they will have fixed rate of 100 rupees. Okay, now invoice date 1st May. 1st May 2023. Okay, now comment water charges for the month of April 2023. Okay, done. And late payment, nothing is there. Make it 0, no charges. Now I'll save it in the CSV form. Water charges for the month of for the month of April 2023. So I'll save it in the desktop. Save. Now what we will do, we will go to the page. This is the page. Okay. Step 1 we have downloaded. Step 2 we have filled. Step 3 we are going to upload the file. So water charges for the month of April, upload document. Now see, you can see 200 calculated amount, and then we have 100 rupees here. You can see the last 2 units, there's no reading. That's why fixed rate it has taken. If you want to apply GST, you can choose here, apply GST on the above bill for 5%, 18%, and you can change the due date if you want to change it. Comment for the fixed charges. If you want to rename the comment, you can do the edit here and save. Now you can see, good, that we got an error. Let's understand what is the error. You can see we have made a mistake in the date. The date is not in the right format, right? So go back to the template again. Okay, I will go back to the template. Now we can see the 1st May 20, the date. Okay, the date section is not properly updated. Okay, let's see what it is. It's 1st May. It should be 1st May. Because opening reading we have uploaded in 1st April. No, we cannot again upload for 1st April. It should be 1st May. That's why it's giving an error. Okay, now again we'll go save as opening reading. Okay, I'm going to replace this file. Now I'll go here. I'll close this tab because there is an error I've done. I corrected it. I put it 1st May. Okay, should be 1st May. I put it 1st April. That's why it's not taking. Now again I go to meter reading is Excel. I choose the file and I upload the file that I have filled. Now it should go through. Now you can see again there is some error. Why? Okay. Exactly. If you see this template, we have not put slash. The format was wrong. Correct? That's the error it was giving. If you can see, the date and year, month and year is in the same field. That's why it's giving me an error. Okay, this is correct. Now I say it's giving me an error because month and year is in the same field. That's why it's giving me an error. Okay. Now we have corrected it. Okay. Now we will save it. File, save as. Now we'll close this. Again, go to meter reading using Excel, and then we will choose file, upload. Now you can see, give me a minute. Again, there's a mistake. Let's go and correct it again. Let's open the saved file and see what exactly it has happened. We are opening this saved file. Let's see the mistake. Oh, the saved file did not get corrected. We are having the same error. I'm correcting it. So this is a good. While doing it, we make a mistake and then we understand how to correct it, right? So file, save as, water charges, save. I will, okay, water charges for the month of April. I'll make a changes to this file. April 23, new file. I'll see. Now we are done. Now see, it should go through now because the save did not happen earlier. Now we have done it properly. It should go through. Upload. Now you can see all the data are filled perfectly. So all this is correct and then save. In case if you want to make any changes here, you can make it here. Save. Here you go. All the transaction have been posted. Let's where you will see whether the transaction have been posted. Go to utility income. Utility income. You can see all the invoices have been posted. Let's view and see what information we have. We have previous reading, current reading, total consumption, and the billing. By clicking on it, you can see water charges, fixed charges, 100. And last two units, you can see only wherever we have fixed charges, everything will come and in a detailed manner. Okay, you can see by clicking on it, you can see all the fixed charges and the reading charges. Hope you understood how to do read how to upload opening reading, how to upload closing reading, how to generate utility billing